Hello Taurus and welcome to my channel Green Lion Goddess Tarot. So let's look at the week. Some of the astrological changes that are coming in this week is that Mars is moving into your sign, into Taurus. And that's actually, I think, going to be a really good shift for you because I got this sense of you doing this little spin and then pointing and going, I've got it. I've got it. So something kind of like, yes, I've worked it out. I've got it. Something's twigged and you found the solution. So the other thing that's happening is that Mercury is moving into Cancer. So let's see. We've got the Hermit has come out, contemplation and wisdom. Look at this happy little koala. So cute. So the Hermit is where you probably need to take some time out to think about something. There's wisdom within you, and this is where I feel like you kind of potentially mulling over something, contemplation, and you hit that right note of wisdom. You connect to that wisdom within you and you're like, I got it. So the Hermit, thinking very deeply is probably an important energy. Maybe some time alone is coming in with the Hermit. So let's see what's shifting for you this week, Taurus. And we are getting very close to the full moon in Capricorn in your fellow earth sign, which will be happening around the 14th of July. So give or take a day, depending on where you are in the world, you might want to check that time. But I just feel like you're happy with something that you've come to the conclusion with. So the thing that's shifting and changing is Chariot, Moon, Cancer, Jupiter. Okay, so this is something that you've seen as a challenge. It's something that seemed like an obstacle or a conflict of sort that you've been trying to kind of take on. And I feel like there is like a shift in that. There's a shift in a positive direction in that it's like, okay, you get a little mini win with it. It feels like the tide has turned a little bit into the direction of finding a positive solution or overcoming some kind of hump or challenge in your life that you've been dealing with, especially with the Cancer energy. The moon and Jupiter, this could be around the home. It could be around energy around expansion around the home. So this could be anything to do with home renovations, moving into a bigger space, or just kind of feeling like things are evolving around the home space. You know, this could be you, it could be other people. We've all orbit around each other. And it's a sense that the home energy, I just feel like it's really important what's been going on in your living space, any kind of challenges that you might have been meeting with there suddenly, and it could feel like you and somebody else are kind of at loggerheads or going in different directions. But I feel like, potentially there is a common goal or a common destination or a breakthrough with that can, at least a shift in a positive direction that can come through around that. So the Chariot is conflicts ending in victory. So I feel like this is the shift in the conflict and you kind of go, I've got it. So if there's anything to do with real estate, living situation, buying, selling, moving homes, relationships within the home, I just feel like that's something that you're finding a positive shift with this week, with something that you've found challenging. So let's see what else is coming in. Okay. Boom, the Tower. Okay, this is the revelation moment. It's the boom, I got it. I got it. We like that, the Tower. Okay, so I think it's going to be a really positive release and like, okay, feeling so much better. Yeah, here comes Temperance. And the thing that occurs with this is that balance gets restored, the equilibrium comes back, and the Temperance energy is things become a lot more aligned and more balanced. So there's healthier balances and relationships that are coming through, especially around the home, as we mentioned. The Moon card, again, the card representing home, how you're feeling. When I talk about home, that can be how you're feeling inside, your emotional safe places as well. So I think that this Capricorn moon is potentially going to have an effect on you. So I think it's going to be quite a highly intuitive time. I mean, the moon is exalted in your sign as well, Taurus. So I feel like this is where your intuition is going to be like very, fully flowing. The Knight of Wands. Okay. So this is where you're like, right, I'm motivated to make this positive shift and change here. Absolutely. I'm motivated to get this going a little bit faster, get the ball rolling. Oh, in the Emperor. Okay. So this is you bossing up and going, right, taking charge. Okay. So taking charge. The Emperor is the guy that rules it's the guy that gives the instruction to the chariot drivers. So it's like you're kind of bossing up here in a big way. So really, and we also have the Page of Wands. Okay, fantastic. So I feel like, with this fire energy coming in, that you're connecting to this, and this is very much the Mars in Taurus that's coming through. This is, Mars is the activator. It's starting something new. It is the Emperor, quite literally. The Emperor rules Aries, and Aries is ruled by Mars. So very Martian energy, the Emperor, and the Emperor can rule like authority figures, bossing up, anything to do with that, red tape. It can also represent armies. Like there's a lot of military kind of themes coming in with this, in that you're kind of amassing, you're gathering some forces, some strengths around you, quite literally, to take on something. And then here's this little Page of Wands that's like kind of the the Emperor said, right, I've got this idea, this thing that we're activating here. And the Page of Wands is like the little page going, oh, I got the message. Okay, how do we start? We're starting this. Okay, I'm seeing some growth, but feeling excited. Also potentially just a little bit like, oh, can we do this or can't we do this? But I feel like it's actually very dynamic energy, because, I feel like there's a lot of your intuition's giving you some very strong messages about what to activate and move forward here. The Emperor can also represent Jupiter in Aries that's coming through. So there's a lot of revelations. I mean, Uranus is in your sign as well, and the Tower often represents Uranus as well. So there's a big shift, and I know it's been causing havoc with you sometimes, like for a while now. But I feel like this is a really positive shift. And the fact that this Mars energy, this fire energy, is actually in your sign, it might feel like the actual idea, like the I've got it idea, happens really quickly. But the way you then activate and move through it after that, you can do it at your own pace, in that Taurian pace of there's no rush. You can be very patient. You can do things in your own time. You could be slow, methodical if you want to, if you so chose to. And it's there's a method to the madness, quite literally. So this actually feels really, really positive, and I feel like there is a couple of things, mostly to do with your home, your living situation, but with the Emperor there and all these wands, this is also to do with potentially with your career, things moving forward, being able to overcome some obstacles and take charge in a situation, which feels really fantastic. So let's pull an animal energy that's coming through. Let's get an animal energy coming through. And you've got two Sagittarius cards as well, the Temperance card and the Knight of Wands, and they are about, the Sagittarius energy shoots the arrow far. It is about goal setting and setting some achievable goals, I would say, with the Emperor there. So I do feel like it's a really, really great week to set a new goal for yourself, and especially either around what you want to achieve with that home energy we talked about, or career. So, and to just slowly step into the enactment of that. Just the initial the page is like thinking about it, just starting it, early days. It starts off small, but with the Emperor there, you can be sure it's got a very strong energy managing this, which is either you or it's someone around you. So, but it's in good hands. We've got Rabbit, which is actually, interestingly, this is an earth energy, that downward pointing triangle with the line through it. And this is just to be really aware of where you are, some subconscious patterning coming through with the moon, where it could be trying to sabotage you in some way about stepping into this. So just to be aware of that, because this rabbit energy is a little fearful energy, little rabbit, and it's about just, being aware of your patternings of like not doing things out of fear or something not working out for whatever reason, and you might have inadvertently steered it down that path. So the rabbit energy is feel the fear and do it anyway, is what I get with this. And just first steps, little bunny hops. Little steps is all it's needed at first. So it's very cute. I think the rabbit is, it actually reminds me a lot of, because it is the earth energy of Mars in Taurus, but it's also Yeah, it's fine to the balance between the energy of the Mars energies probably want to move forward really quickly, and the Taurus energies probably wanting to go, hey, slow down a little bit. Let's think this through. And so it's just balancing those two energies around this as well. So yeah, but I think this is a fantastic week to set a new goal, and especially an achievable one, and then to step into it. So revelations, release, spend a bit of time, like create some space in your head for this to come through. And I think that you're overcoming some fantastic obstacles in your life and moving forward into this really positive shift. So that's it, Taurus. Thanks so much for joining me. Please like, subscribe, share, leave a comment, and look forward to seeing you next time.